Hey guys, it's Harry here, and today I'm doing my Game Week 20 Premier League predictions, and there are some good matches this week. I'll tell you all the information you need to know, and I'll see you in Game 1. So in Game 1, it is Brighton against Bournemouth. I'm going straight in there, a 0-0 draw. Yeah, I'm going with 0-0. I think I'm going with a controversial decision. I just think there'll be no goals to start off the weekend like it was last week between Arsenal and Everton. And 0-0. 0-0's not a good result, no goals. It'll just be a boring match. Imagine being a Bournemouth Brighton fan and that actually happened. You're in a good mood, you want to watch the game, 0-0. But, I think it will be 0-0. I'll go with no goals. That's a bad decision, I think. But I'm sticking with it. 0-0. And, obviously Brighton lost 2-1 to Spurs on Boxing Day. And Brighton drew 1-1 with Arsenal. So Brighton done better on Boxing Day. But they were at home and Brighton were away. And I think it will be a 0-0 draw. So the next match is Southampton against Crystal Palace. And Southampton had a great result beating Chelsea 2-0 at their own ground. And Crystal Palace, obviously they beat West Ham 2-1. I don't know what happened to West Ham this season. But I think this match will have goals, unlike the other match I said. And I think it will be a goal to each team, but only one. So that means it will be a 1-1 draw. And Southampton, I think that'll boost their confidence. That win over Chelsea, I think that'll boost their confidence. And Crystal Palace, I think beating West Ham in the London Derby, that's pretty good. But obviously West Ham are 17th, so yeah. And I think it will be Southampton 1, Crystal Palace 1. So the next match is Newcastle against Everton. And Newcastle done atrocious on Boxing Day, losing 4-1 to Manchester United. And unlike Everton, they beat Burnley 1-0 in Ancelotti's first game. I predicted 2-0, but 1-0. And so I think this week will be 2-1 to Everton. I think Ancelotti's got that power as a manager. And I think he's better than Steve Bruce. And I think Newcastle will go for it. It's Ancelotti, as you should know. And I think it'll go, it's Ancelotti. We want to win, and they won't win. I think they'll do a really good effort in, but I think Ancelotti will just scream at his players and get them over the line. And I think Everton will win 2-1 in this one. And I think Everton will put on some good form in the coming games. So the next match is Watford against Aston Villa. And Watford, they're getting some good results. Obviously, they're a team that have only won twice. And they beat Man United, which made them get their second victory of the season. And they drew 1-0 with Sheffield United. Bramall Lane, a hard place to go. And I think it will be a 1-1 draw again. Because obviously Aston Villa beat Norwich. And obviously you had to bounce back from that awful 3-1 defeat against Southampton. And they did bounce back. And I think that victory will boost them up. I think they'll be full of energy. And I think they'll go for it. And I think Watford will do the same. And I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I think both teams will have a lot of shots. But I think only one will hit the back of the net. And I think it'll be a 1-1 draw, and Watford will stay on 2 wins. The next match is Carrow Road, and the hosts are Norwich in this match, and they host Spurs, Jose Mourinho. And I'm going straight in 2-1 Spurs. It's just Carrow Road, it's had a bit of ups and downs against the good teams. So Chelsea and Manchester United beat them they drew to Arsenal and they beat City. And yeah, Liverpool haven't gone there obviously. And I think Spurs will join Chelsea and Manchester United with a 2-1 victory. Spurs won 2-1 on Boxing Day against Brighton and Norwich. They somehow lost 1-0 to Aston Villa. How didn't they score? They had a shot cleared off the line. They hit the bar and yeah, Tommy Heaton done some good saves and he got man of the match. And I think it'll be Norwich City 1, Spurs 2. Obviously Norwich are rock bottom, so yeah, I'm not expecting too much from them against Spurs. Jose Mourinho's magic. The next match is West Ham, who have only played 18 games, so they haven't played half of the games they were expecting to already. And yeah, they are facing Leicester, who are in bad form, no winning 3. They lost to Liverpool and Man City, but it's Liverpool and Man City. They're the 2 best teams in England, and they drew to Norwich, and I weren't expecting that at all. And I think it will be West Ham 1, Leicester 2. 2-1. I think it will be a good display from West Ham, but after this match, I think Pellegrini has got to get sacked. He's got to. I don't know how they haven't sacked him yet. Beating Chelsea basically saved his job, and he hasn't done anything since. Yeah, since Fabianski's got injured, they've just fallen apart, West Ham. And I think they'll fall apart even more because Leicester will brush them aside 2-1. The next match is Burnley against Manchester United, and I think Manchester United will win 2-1 because of that fantastic Boxing Day match against Newcastle, who they absolutely humiliated. And yeah, I don't think they'll humiliate Burnley. I think it will only be 2-1 at Turf Moor. And yeah, I think that Burnley, that lose against Everton, will put their confidence down. And yeah, Sean Dyche's men won't get a victory, I don't think. And yeah, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men will get a victory. And yeah, a 2-1 victory. And yeah, I think it'll be 2-1 to Manchester United. And yeah, that'll be a good result for them. So the next match is Arsenal, who could barely win at the moment, against Chelsea. Mikel Arteta's next match is against Chelsea. Well, Chelsea are in bad form, apart from that win at Tottenham. And yeah, if they do what they've done against Spurs, they would win. Because I don't think Arsenal will do good if they do that. And yeah, I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Yeah, I think Arsenal will be up for it. And yeah, Mikel Arteta's second game will end in another 1-1 draw. And that is what I predict. And obviously, Mikel Arteta is their third manager till Christmas, their second proper manager. Godfrey Lundberg was the caretaker manager. And yeah, I think it will be Arsenal 1, Chelsea 1 in the London Derby this week. Well, both teams, Liverpool and Wolves, had exceptional matches on Boxing Day. Leicester got defeated 4-0 by Liverpool, and Wolves beat Manchester City 3-2. And I think Liverpool have won the league. They can't throw this away. They've got a game in hand. How on earth could they throw this away? And I think the run will keep going, but I think it'll be narrowed 2-1. And yeah, Wolves, if they do it, they do the double against Man City. They could beat Liverpool. And yeah, 2-1 to Liverpool. And yeah, they're just running away with the league. And Wolves, they're just sitting in 5th. They're doing fantastic considering the start they had. And yeah, I think it'll be 2-1 to Liverpool. So the next match is Manchester City against Sheffield United. And every match for City is a must-win match, like 5-0. Yeah, if they want to get a decent goal difference, they've got to beat Liverpool. Like 10-0, but that's not going to happen. With Van Dijk at the back. And yeah, they're playing Sheffield United this week. I think it'll be 2-0 to Manchester City. I think they'll bounce back without Ederson in goal. He never gets sent off. It's always Bravo, the Man City keeper, who gets sent off. But anyway, I think it'll be 2-0. Obviously, Sheffield United drew 1-1 with Watford, and I think that will go down. And they are unbeaten away this season, but I think that run will end because they've got Man City and their next away match is against Liverpool. So yeah, I think it will be Manchester City 2, Sheffield United 0. Hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe if you're new. Put your predictions down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next predictions video. Goodbye.